You need to see this before tomorrow. Stop what you are doing and listen with every fiber of your being. This is not a drill. This is not another fleeting astrological event. This is your final urgent call before the portal of the final week of July 2025 slams shut. And believe me when I tell you, you do not want to be on the wrong side of that door. The energies we have been talking about all year, the subtle whispers, the strange synchronicities, the feelings of impending change, they are no longer impending, they are here. We are in the eye of the storm right now, between July 23rd and July 28th, and what happens in this critical window is going to hit everyone. It is going to rewrite destinies, dissolve timelines, and force a global awakening on a scale that will shock the world. If you are seeing this message, the universe has deemed you ready to receive it. You are one of the ones who is meant to navigate this consciously. So before we dive into the depths of what is truly unfolding behind the veil, I need you to anchor your energy with us right now. Do these 3 things immediately. First, like this video to send a ripple of light into the collective consciousness. Second, subscribe and turn on all notifications, because the information coming through in the next few days will be critical for your journey. And third, go to the comments right now and type the number 1111. By doing this, you are signaling to the universe that you are present, you are awake, and you are ready to consciously participate in this monumental shift. Don't wait, do it now. We are standing in the sacred echo chamber of the year. This final week of July is not just another week, it is a cosmic crucible where every energy, every lesson, every karmic thread from January until now is being gathered, amplified, and brought to a point of critical mass. The portal that opened at the beginning of the month was a doorway. This final week is the throne room. It's where judgments are made, not by an external god, but by your own higher self. It is the final exam for your soul's evolution in this cycle. The centerpiece of this entire cosmic event is the breathtakingly powerful new moon in Leo, which peaks on July 25th. But the energy is not confined to one day. It's a wave that has been building, and it will crest during this period, washing over every single person on this planet. Leo energy is the energy of the heart, of sovereignty, of the divine inner king or queen. It is the courage to be seen, to roar your truth, and to claim your creative power. This new moon is not just a new moon, it is a cosmic coronation. The universe is asking you, are you ready to wear your crown? Are you ready to step into the role you were born to play? For some, this will feel like an explosion of confidence, creativity, and purpose. For others, it will be terrifying, because it will illuminate every single place in their lives where they have given their power away, where they have dimmed their own light to make others comfortable. Pay very close attention to how your body and your emotions have been behaving over the last 48 hours. Have you felt an almost unbearable restlessness, a feeling like you're a racehorse trapped in the starting gate? Have you been experiencing sudden, intense heart palpitations, a fluttering or a feeling of heat in your chest? That is the Leo energy activating your heart chakra, preparing it for a massive download of 5D crystalline light. Have old forgotten memories been bubbling to the surface, especially memories of childhood where you felt powerful and free, or times when you were deeply hurt and silenced? This is the influence of Saturn, currently retrograde in the watery psychic sign of Pisces, forcing a final review of your deepest karmic patterns. This isn't punishment, it's a clearing. The universe is showing you the old chains, so you can finally see them, understand them, and shatter them for good. Your dreams have likely become incredibly vivid, almost like living in a parallel reality. You might be dreaming of flying, of speaking in front of huge crowds, or of confronting figures from your past. Do not dismiss these as random firings of the brain. Your subconscious is working in overdrive during this portal, processing lifetimes of information and preparing your conscious mind for the shifts that are about to anchor into your physical reality. This isn't just an emotional or spiritual event, it's a physiological one. You are being fundamentally rewired. The critical lunar energy shift that is happening is thinning the veil between dimensions to a degree we have not witnessed in our lifetime. This is why the synchronicities are off the charts. Seeing repeating numbers like 444, 777 or 1111 is no longer a cute coincidence. It is a direct sign that your angelic guides and your higher self are screaming for your attention. You might hear a song on the radio with the exact lyrics you needed to hear, or a stranger might say something to you that directly answers a question you were just asking in your mind. This is the universe confirming that you are on the right path, that you are aligned with the incoming frequency. But there is a warning here, a very serious one. This portal is a powerful amplifier. It will amplify whatever frequency you are holding. If you are holding a frequency of fear, lack and victimhood, this energy will amplify it, potentially locking you into a timeline of struggle. If you are consciously choosing to hold a frequency of love, gratitude and sovereignty, this energy will amplify that, catapulting you into a new reality of abundance and purpose. This is why it is absolutely critical, during these few days, to be the vigilant guardian of your thoughts and emotions. Do not engage in petty arguments. Do not doom scroll. Do not give your precious energy to anything or anyone that drains you. This is a time for sacred solitude, for deep introspection, and for radical self-care. This is the great unveiling. On a personal level, the masks are coming off. You will suddenly see people in your life for who they truly are, not who you wanted them to be. Illusions in your relationships, your career, and your friendships will shatter. This can be painful, yes, but it is a profound gift. The universe is clearing your path of anything and anyone that is not in alignment with your soul's highest evolution. You cannot take the old baggage with you through this portal. You will feel a sudden, undeniable urge to clean your house, to delete old files from your computer, to end conversations that go nowhere. This is your soul compelling you to create space, because what is coming to fill that space is more beautiful than you can possibly imagine. On a global scale, expect secrets to be revealed. The Leo energy is the energy of the sun. It shines a light into the darkest corners. Systems and structures built on lies and deception will begin to crumble. Truths that have been suppressed for decades, even centuries, will come to the surface. It will be chaotic. It will be unsettling for the masses who are still asleep. But for those of us who have been doing the work, it will be a confirmation of everything we have known in our hearts to be true. It is the beginning of the end of the old paradigm. This is your moment to choose. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every action you take between now and July 28th is a vote for the future you want to create. This is not a passive event. You are an active co-creator in this shift. The lunar energies are bathing the planet in a frequency of divine potential, but it is up to you to attune your personal frequency to it. It requires conscious effort. It requires you to choose love over fear, again and again and again. It requires you to forgive yourself and others, not for them, but for you, so you can release the dense weight of resentment and anger. It requires you to have the raw courage of the lion to look at your own shadow, to own your mistakes, and to love yourself unconditionally, flaws and all. The universe isn't looking for perfection, it's looking for willingness. It's looking for a heart that is open and a spirit that is brave. Are you willing? Are you brave? Take a deep breath right now, place your hand on your heart, and feel that inner fire, that spark of divinity that is your true essence. That is the part of you that this portal is speaking to. If you have felt this energy, if you have felt the shift in your very bones and you know deep down that you are here for this transformation, I want you to pause and go to the comments right now and affirm this to the universe. Type, "I am ready to receive." Let this be your declaration. Let this be your contract with your soul. By typing these words, you are consciously aligning your vibration with the highest possible outcome of this portal. You are stating that you are no longer available for the old stories of struggle and suffering. You are claiming your divine inheritance of joy, abundance and purpose. Do it now, and feel the shift in your energy as you commit. This energy is a sacred catalyst. For those who have been feeling stuck, lost or confused about their path, this week will bring sudden clarity. It will be like a lightning bolt of insight that illuminates your next step. The confusion will dissolve, replaced by an unshakable inner knowing. But this clarity comes at a price, the price of your comfort zone. The path that will be illuminated will likely be the one you have been most afraid to take. It will be the path that requires you to leave behind the familiar and step into the unknown. This Leo new moon energy does not support playing small. It demands courage. It demands a leap of faith. You may be guided to quit the job that is draining your soul, to end the relationship that is stunting your growth, or to finally start the creative project that you have been putting off for years. The fear will be there. The doubt will whisper in your ear. But beneath it all, there will be a roaring fire of purpose, a pull so strong that it becomes more painful to stay than it is to leap. This is the choice point. This is the moment where you decide if you are going to be the author of your own life or a character in someone else's story. The entire universe is conspiring in your favor right now, holding its breath, waiting to see what you will choose. The support is there. The energy is there. But you must be the one to take the first step. You must be the one to say yes to your own soul. The world is about to witness a massive bifurcation of timelines, a great splitting of realities. And this week, this sacred, potent final week of July, is when we each cast our vote. This is only the surface of what is happening. The mechanics of this portal run deeper than you can imagine, affecting your light body, your DNA, and your connection to the crystalline grid of the new Earth. And in the next part, we will explore the specific rituals you can perform to harness this energy, the hidden meanings behind the synchronicities you're seeing, and what you must do to protect your energy field during this intense period of global upheaval. So you have declared it. You have typed, "I am ready to receive," and sent that command echoing into the quantum field. But now we must go deeper, because a declaration is only the first step. To be ready to receive is one thing. To be able to hold, integrate, and utilize the cosmic fire that is pouring onto this planet is another entirely. This is where the real work begins. This is where we move beyond simply acknowledging the storm and learn how to become the calm, powerful eye at its center. The critical lunar energy shift of this final week of July is not just knocking on your door, it is taking the door off its hinges. The veil is not just thinning, it is dissolving. And what is being revealed is the very mechanics of your own divinity and the operational source code of reality itself. What is happening to you on a biological level is nothing short of miraculous. Your light body, the ethereal energetic blueprint that surrounds and interpenetrates your physical form, is undergoing a massive and rapid expansion. This is why you may be feeling so strange in your own skin, bouts of dizziness, feeling ungrounded, strange aches and pains that appear and disappear without cause. Your physical vessel is scrambling to catch up with the monumental upgrade happening to your energetic structure. The new moon in Leo is flooding your system with solar codes, highly potent packets of golden frequency light information that are speaking directly to your DNA. Think of your DNA not as a fixed biological script, but as a crystalline multi-dimensional receiver and transmitter. For eons, the vast majority of our DNA has been dormant, labeled by science as junk DNA. This was never junk. It was a library, a dormant hard drive containing the memories of your soul's journey across galaxies, your innate spiritual gifts, and the blueprint for your fully realized, 5D Christ consciousness self. This Leo new moon, conjunct the sun in its home sign, is acting as a cosmic activation key. It is sending a powerful resonance, a solar roar, that is vibrating these dormant strands awake. You are literally being retuned. This is the source of the high-pitched ringing in your ears you might be experiencing. You are hearing the sound of your own nervous system being recalibrated to a higher frequency. The fatigue can be immense, because a process that would normally take lifetimes is being compressed into a matter of days. You must honor this. Rest is not laziness right now, it is a sacred act of integration. Drink more water than you think you need, as water is a liquid crystal conductor that helps this new energy flow through your cells with greater ease. Your very biology is being transformed from a carbon-based system, which holds density and trauma, to a crystalline-based system, which holds light and information. You are becoming a walking, talking beacon of the new Earth. And this brings us to the crystalline grid. Imagine a luminous geometric web of light that encases the planet. This is the energetic infrastructure of the new Earth. the scaffolding upon which a higher dimensional reality is being built. For years, lightworkers, starseeds and awakened souls have been anchoring light into this grid through their meditation, their prayers and their healing work. During this portal, especially under the power of the Leo new moon, this grid is being supercharged. Every single person who consciously engages with this energy, who chooses love over fear, who has the courage to heal, becomes a powerful radiant node on this grid. You are not just receiving energy for yourself, you are channeling it into this planetary network, strengthening it for the entire collective. Your personal awakening is a planetary service of the highest order. This is why your journey is so important. This is why you were guided to this message. You are a crucial part of this divine plan. But as this grid powers up, it creates an enormous energetic differential with the old, collapsing 3D matrix. This is the source of the chaos we are beginning to see in the world. It is the friction between two worlds, two timelines, two realities occupying the same space. This friction creates an incredible amount of psychic static and energetic debris. As the light intensifies, the shadows are cast into stark relief. The old energies of fear, control and manipulation are not going down without a fight. They are thrashing about in their death throes, and this can feel incredibly chaotic and draining if you are not prepared. You must, during this sacred week, become an impenetrable fortress of light. Your energetic hygiene is not a luxury, it is a necessity for your sanity and your well-becoming. First and foremost is grounding. The energies are so high and ethereal that it's easy to become spacey and disconnected. You must anchor yourself to Gaia. Walk barefoot on the earth for at least 10 minutes a day. Feel the pulse of the planet beneath your feet. Touch trees. Sit by a body of water. This physical connection to the natural world is your lifeline, stabilizing your energy field as it expands. Second is shielding. Before you even get out of bed in the morning, and before you go to sleep at night, visualize a brilliant shimmering bubble of golden white light completely surrounding you. See it as a semi-permeable membrane. It allows love, joy and high-frequency energies to flow in and out, but it instantly repels and transmutes any lower, denser or malicious energies. Hold this visualization for a few moments, feeling the safety and serenity of your sacred space. This simple practice will change your life during this intense period. Then there is cleansing. You are moving through dense energetic fields every day, and you will pick up debris. At the end of each day, a spiritual cleansing is essential. A salt bath is one of the most powerful tools you have. Use Epsom salts or sea salt, and as you soak, visualize the water drawing out any and all energies that are not your own, pulling away the stress and static of the day, and sending it down the drain to be neutralized by the earth. If you don't have a bath, you can use a salt scrub in the shower with the same intention. Smudging with sacred herbs like white sage, palo santo or cedar is also crucial. Walk through your home, and especially your bedroom, allowing the smoke to purify the space, asking that all negative energies be cleared and replaced with the light of the divine. Sound healing is another immensely powerful tool right now. Listen to solfeggio frequencies, especially 528 Hz, the frequency of love and miracles, or 432 Hz, the frequency of universal harmony. These sounds will help to retune your cells and soothe your nervous system, washing away the energetic static and aligning you with the incoming cosmic harmonies. Do not underestimate these practices. They are your spiritual armor and your energetic reset button. They are what will allow you to navigate this storm with grace, power, and clarity. Now I can feel the energy building as we speak of this. The sheer power that is available to you right now is breathtaking. You are being given the tools to consciously sculpt your reality. To fully anchor this knowing, to step into the role of the master of your energetic field, I want you to go to the comments right now and make a powerful declaration to yourself and the universe. Type "I am a sovereign beacon of light." Do not just type the words. Feel them. Feel the truth of them in your bones. Feel your own light expanding as you claim your divine sovereignty and your sacred role in this great awakening. Let this be your mantra for the rest of this week. Now let us speak of ritual, for this Leo new moon on July 25th demands a sacred ceremony. It demands that you honor its power with conscious intention. This is not about complex dogmatic procedures, it is about creating a moment of profound connection between you, your heart, and the cosmos. On the night of the 25th, or in the 24 hours surrounding it, find a quiet space where you will not be disturbed. This is your temple. If you can, have a gold, orange, or yellow candle to represent the sun and the fiery energy of Leo. If you have crystals that resonate with this energy, like citrine, sunstone, tiger's eye, or carnelian, place them around you. These are not just rocks, they are conscious beings of light that will amplify your intention. You will also need a pen and a piece of paper. Begin by lighting your candle and taking several deep, slow breaths. With each inhale, breathe in the golden solar energy of the Leo new moon. With each exhale, release all fear, all doubt, all unworthiness. Call in your guides, your angels, your highest self, and any ascended masters you resonate with. Ask them to be with you, to protect you, and to witness your sacred work. Now take your pen and paper, and this is the most important part. You are not going to write a wish list. You are going to write a declaration of your new reality. Do not write "I want to be more confident." Write "I am confident. I am a courageous and charismatic leader of my own life." Do not write "I hope to find a loving partner." Write "I am a magnet for divine, respectful, and passionate love that honors my soul." Write your intentions in the present tense, as if they have already happened. Fill your page with powerful "I am" statements that reflect the highest, most sovereign, heart-centered version of yourself you can imagine. I am a successful and abundant creator. I am a clear channel for divine wisdom. I am healthy, vibrant, and full of life. I am worthy of all the joy the universe has to offer. Write until you feel a fire ignite in your heart. Write until you feel the thrill of your own potential. These are not just words on a page, they are commands you are issuing to the universe. Once you have finished writing, you must activate these intentions with the power of your own voice. Read your list out loud. But do not just read it, proclaim it. Let the conviction ring in your voice. Let the energy of the lion move through you. After you have read each statement, say "and so it is." Feel the finality and the power in that phrase. Then when you are done, this is the final crucial step to embody the Leo energy. I want you to do something that might feel silly, but it is deeply powerful. I want you to roar. Yes, a literal primal roar. Go outside if you can, or into a pillow if you must, but I want you to gather all the intention, all the passion, all the courage from your heart and release it in a single powerful roar to the heavens. This is you, shattering the old limitations. This is you, announcing your arrival. This is you, claiming your throne in the kingdom of your own life. After your roar, sit in the silence for a moment. Feel the vibration in your body. Feel the shift in the energy around you. You have just performed a powerful act of magic. You can then safely burn the paper or bury it in the earth to release your intentions to the universe, trusting completely that they have been heard and are already in motion. Finally, you must learn to read the new language of the universe, the language of synchronicity. The signs are everywhere, and they are becoming more blatant. Animal messengers will be prominent. Seeing a lion, or even a picture of a lion, is a direct nod from the universe. A hawk or an eagle flying overhead is a message to maintain a higher perspective and see the bigger picture. A spider is a sign of creativity and a reminder that you are weaving your own reality. Pay attention to the songs that get stuck in your head. Look up the lyrics. There is a message there for you. Notice the conversations you overhear. The universe will often use a stranger's words to give you the exact answer you've been looking for. And the numbers, 1111, is an activation gateway, a call to be mindful of your thoughts. 444 means the angels are surrounding you with protection and support. 777 is a sign of spiritual mastery, confirming you are on the right path. 888 is the symbol of infinite abundance flowing to you. Do not dismiss these signs. They are the breadcrumbs your soul is leaving for you, guiding you through this magnificent, chaotic, and beautiful transformation. They are the proof that you are not alone, that you are deeply loved, and that you are being guided every step of the way. As this portal continues to intensify toward its peak, the real test will be how you integrate these massive shifts into your daily life. The aftermath of this portal, what happens after July 28th, will require a new way of being. We will need to learn how to live as the ascended beings we are becoming, and that will be our focus in the next part. And so, here we are, standing in the heart of the furnace, at the peak intensity of this July 2025 portal. You have performed your rituals, you have set your intentions, you have declared your sovereignty, you have felt the roar of the Leo new moon echoing in the very marrow of your bones. But I need you to listen to me very carefully now, because the most misunderstood part of any major spiritual portal is what comes next. The work is not over. In fact, the real work, the integration, the embodiment of everything you have just downloaded, is only just beginning. The period immediately following July 28th is not a finish line. It is day one of your new life. What you will experience in the coming days and weeks may be confusing, disorienting, and profoundly challenging. It is a sacred and critical phase of integration, and how you navigate it will determine the stability and trajectory of your new timeline. Do not expect to wake up on July 29th, feeling like a perfected, enlightened master floating on a cloud of bliss. For most, it will be quite the opposite. Welcome to what I call the energetic hangover, or the ascension flu. Your light body, your energetic blueprint, has just undergone a quantum leap. It has absorbed a massive influx of solar codes and 5D frequencies. But your dense physical body is still playing catch-up. Imagine you've just installed a revolutionary new operating system onto a computer. The first thing the computer has to do is shut down, reboot, and run a series of complex diagnostic and integration programs. During this time, it is slow, unresponsive, and its fans are whirring loudly. This is what is happening to your physical vessel. You may experience extreme exhaustion, a bone-deep weariness that no amount of sleep can seem to touch. You might feel emotionally volatile, swinging from moments of profound peace and clarity to sudden bouts of grief, anger, or anxiety for no apparent reason. This is not you going crazy. This is your body processing and releasing lifetimes of stored trauma and dense emotional energy that cannot exist in your new crystalline structure. It has to come up and out. You might also experience physical symptoms, headaches, body aches, digestive issues, flu-like symptoms without an actual illness. This is your cellular structure literally reorganizing itself. The key here is radical self-compassion. Do not push through it. Do not judge it. Honor it. Rest, hydrate, eat clean, grounding foods, and be gentle with yourself as if you were recovering from a major surgery, because on an energetic level, you are. This integration phase will trigger what I call the Great Sorting. This portal has fundamentally altered the vibrational resonance of every single person on the planet. We have all been recalibrated. Now the law of resonance must play out in our physical reality, like attracts like. This means you are about to witness a profound and rapid reorganization of your entire life. The most immediate and often most painful place this will manifest is in your relationships. Friendships, family connections, and even long-term romantic partnerships that are not a vibrational match for your newly upgraded frequency will begin to dissolve. This will not necessarily be a dramatic explosion or a big fight. More likely, it will feel like a slow, quiet drifting apart. The conversations will feel empty. The old shared interests will no longer resonate. You will find yourself feeling drained after spending time with them, whereas before you might have felt energized. You must understand this. This is not a failure. You did not do anything wrong. They did not do anything wrong. It is simply physics. Two radio stations cannot play on the same frequency at the same time. You have tuned your dial to the frequency of 5D love and sovereignty. They may still be tuned to the frequency of 3D fear and drama. You can love them from afar, you can send them blessings, but you can no longer allow their static to interfere with your signal. This great sorting will also hit your professional life. The job that you have been tolerating, the career path that you chose out of obligation or for security, will suddenly become unbearable. It will feel like wearing clothes that are 3 sizes too small. The old motivations, the paycheck, the status, the approval of others, will feel hollow and meaningless. You will feel a deep soul-level revulsion to participating in systems that are out of alignment with your core truth. This will trigger a spiritual great resignation on a mass scale. People will be walking away from soul-crushing jobs in droves, with no logical plan for what comes next. This is terrifying for the ego, but it is liberation for the soul. Your soul is calling you toward your true purpose, your divine mission. It knows that the universe will support you when you take that leap of faith. The old 3D paradigm taught us that we must have a safety net before we jump. The new 5D paradigm teaches us that the net appears the moment we are in mid-air. It requires a radical trust in the unseen, a deep knowing that you are co-creating your reality with a benevolent universe that wants you to succeed. Navigating this new social and professional landscape requires a new set of tools. The most important of these is the practice of compassionate detachment. As your frequency rises, you will become acutely aware of the lower density energies around you. You will see the fear, the drama, and the manipulation games with crystal clarity. Your first instinct might be to try and save everyone, to wake them up, to show them the light. You must resist this urge. You are not a savior, you are a lighthouse. A lighthouse does not run all over the coastline trying to rescue individual ships. It stands tall, it anchors its light firmly, and it shines, allowing all ships to navigate by its example. Your job is to simply be the new energy, to embody it. Those who are ready to see your light will be drawn to it. Those who are not will be repelled by it. You must allow everyone their own journey, their own timing, and their own choices, without judgment. Love them, yes, but love them enough to let them go. This requires the establishment of firm, loving boundaries. No will become one of the most sacred and high vibrational words. Saying no to things that drain your energy is saying yes to your soul's mission. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are the sacred gates to your inner temple, and you are the only one with the key. This entire process of letting go, of old relationships, old jobs, old identities, can feel like a free fall. It requires a level of trust that most of us were never taught. It requires a complete and total surrender to the divine intelligence of the universe and the wisdom of your own soul. This is the ultimate test of faith. To consciously anchor this trust, to signal to the universe that you are willing to let go of the shoreline and flow with the cosmic river, I want you to go to the comments right now and type this powerful affirmation: I surrender to my divine path. As you type it, feel the tension release from your shoulders. Feel the grip of your ego loosening. Feel yourself falling back into the loving arms of the universe, knowing with every cell in your being that you are being guided, you are being protected, and you are being led to a destination more beautiful than your mind can currently comprehend. As you integrate and surrender, you will begin to notice that your entire internal operating system is different. You are no longer running on the old 3D software of logic, ego, and linear time. You are now booting up the 5D operating system, which runs on entirely new principles. The first principle is intuition over logic. Your rational mind, your ego, bases all of its decisions on past data, but the past is now irrelevant. You are on a timeline that has never existed before. Therefore, your mind is not equipped to navigate it. Your new guidance system is your heart, your intuition, your gut feeling. You will get a sudden knowing, to turn left instead of right, to call a person you haven't spoken to in years, to start a project that makes no logical sense. You must learn to trust this intuitive guidance above all else. It is the GPS of your soul, and it will never steer you wrong. The more you trust it and act on it, the louder and clearer it will become. The second principle of the 5DOS is cyclical living over linear grind. The 3D matrix was built on the hustle culture, the relentless, masculine, forward-pushing energy of the 9-to-5 grind. This is unsustainable for your new crystalline body. You will now find yourself operating in cycles, much like the moon. There will be periods of intense fiery creative output, where you are downloading ideas and creating prolifically. This is your personal full moon. But this will be naturally followed by periods of deep rest, introspection, and integration, where you feel called to be alone and do nothing. This is your personal dark moon. To fight this cycle is to create burnout and illness. To honor it is to step into a state of effortless flow, where you accomplish more with less effort, because you are working in harmony with your own natural rhythms and the rhythms of the cosmos. The third and perhaps most critical principle is the shrinking gap between thought and manifestation. In the dense energy of the 3D world, there was a significant time lag between having a thought and seeing it manifest in your physical reality. This buffer zone is now almost gone. Your new high-frequency state makes you an incredibly powerful and rapid manifester. This is a tremendous gift, but also a profound responsibility. A focused, heart-centered intention can now manifest as a synchronicity or an opportunity within hours, or even minutes. However, this also means that a persistent fear-based thought can just as quickly manifest as a challenge or an obstacle. This is why we have been stressing the importance of being the guardian of your thoughts. Your mind is no longer just a thinking tool, it is a creation engine. You must train it to focus on what you want to create, not on what you are afraid of. Gratitude will be your superpower. The more you focus on what you are grateful for, the more the universe will bring you things to be grateful for. This personal transformation is what will fuel the global shockwave that was promised. The great sorting on the micro level will be mirrored on the macro level. As millions of individuals unplug from the old matrix of lack and control, the matrix itself will lose its power. Economic systems built on debt, competition, and the illusion of scarcity will begin to show catastrophic cracks. You will see a grassroots movement towards community-based economies, barter systems, and businesses founded on purpose and service rather than pure profit. The mainstream media, the primary tool of the old control system, will lose all credibility as people learn to trust their own inner resonance over external narratives. A tsunami of truth will continue to wash over the planet, exposing secrets and lies on a scale that will be deeply unsettling for the unawakened, but liberating for those who are ready. And Gaia herself will continue her own powerful ascension process. Expect more dramatic Earth changes, solar flares, intense weather, seismic activity. This is not a punishment. This is the planet herself roaring, shaking off the dense parasitic energies she has carried for millennia. She is cleansing herself, just as you are cleansing yourself. You are in this together. This is the birth of the new Earth, and it is messy, it is chaotic, and it is breathtakingly beautiful. The portal may be closing, but our mission is just beginning. Now we must learn how to build in this new reality. We must become the architects of the new paradigm, and that is what we will explore in our final, most important chapter. And so the great cosmic gateway of July 2025 begins to close. The roar of the Leo new moon softens to a steady rhythmic hum in your heart. The storm has passed. The intense, chaotic, beautiful, and terrifying energies have washed over the planet, and you are still standing. Take a breath. Feel that. You have made it through one of the most significant energetic recalibrations in human history. But this is not an ending. This is the starting line. Everything that has happened, the purging, the activations, the downloads, the visions, was not the event itself. It was the training. It was the spiritual boot camp to prepare you for your true mission, which begins now. You have been emptied of the old so you can be filled with the new. You have been broken down so you can be rebuilt, not as a victim of circumstance, but as a conscious, sovereign creator. You are now standing on the fresh soil of a new reality, holding the blueprints for a new Earth in your hands, and the universe is turning to you with a single profound question: what will you build? You must now consciously and deliberately step into your new role, the architect of the new paradigm. The old world, the 3D matrix of fear, competition, and control, is in a state of terminal collapse. Its foundations are crumbling. Its institutions are losing their power. But it will not simply vanish. A new world must be built in its place. and it will not be built by governments or corporations. It will be built by us. It will be built by awakened souls like you, one heart-centered choice at a time. Every thought you think is a blueprint. Every word you speak is a building block. Every action you take is a brick laid in the foundation of this new reality. You are no longer just a participant in the world. You are its designer. This is an immense responsibility, but it is also the greatest honor of your soul's journey. You must now become ruthlessly intentional about where you place your energy, your focus, and your resources. Every single day, you are making a choice. Are you using your power to prop up the decaying structures of the old world, or are you investing it in the construction of the new? The first and most critical act of any architect of the new paradigm is to find your fellow builders. This journey is not a solitary one. The old matrix thrived on the illusion of separation, keeping us isolated and powerless. The new earth is built upon the unshakable foundation of conscious community and soul-level connection. You are about to be drawn, as if by an invisible magnetic force, to the members of your soul tribe. These are the other souls who vibrate at your same frequency, who speak the same energetic language, who share your mission and your vision. Meeting a member of your soul tribe is an experience unlike any other. There is no pretense, no awkward small talk. There is a deep, instantaneous recognition in your heart, a feeling of, oh, there you are. I've been looking for you. These are the people who will see you, support you, and challenge you to be the grandest version of yourself. They will not be intimidated by your light. They will celebrate it. They will not judge your shadow. They will help you integrate it. They are your divine collaborators. Be open. Be brave. Say yes to that strange invitation. Go to that workshop. Join that online group. Your tribe is looking for you just as desperately as you are looking for them, and this post-portal energy is orchestrating these reunions with divine precision. When members of a soul tribe unite with a shared intention, their creative power is not just added, it is multiplied exponentially. This is the principle of co-creation. This is how the new systems will be born. It is in these heart-centered communities that new models of education based on nurturing a child's unique gifts will be created. It is here that new forms of holistic healing that address the mind, body, and spirit will flourish. It is here that new sustainable ways of living in harmony with Gaia will be pioneered. This is not a utopian fantasy. It is the next phase of our evolution. Stop looking to the old broken systems for solutions. The solutions are within you, and they will be brought into form through your connections with others. Your role is to find your collaborators and begin the sacred work of dreaming a new world into being. To solidify this intention, to send out a powerful magnetic signal to the universe and to the very souls you are destined to connect with, I want you to pause right now. Go to the comments and make this sacred decree. I am calling in my soul tribe. Feel the truth of this statement. Visualize a golden cord of light extending from your heart, reaching out across the globe, and connecting with the hearts of your divine partners. Know that this call has been heard and the reunion is already underway. The second crucial task of the architect is to fully embody your divine mission. For so long, we have been taught that our purpose is a job title, a career path. This is a 3D illusion. Your true divine mission is not something you do, it is the unique energetic frequency that you are. It is the expression of what makes you feel most alive. What topic could you talk about for hours? What activity makes you lose all track of time? What problem in the world breaks your heart so deeply that you feel compelled to be part of the solution? The answer to these questions holds the key to your mission. Your purpose is to simply be more of yourself. If you are a natural healer, your mission is to hold space for others, whether you do that as a licensed therapist or by being a compassionate friend. If you are a creative, your mission is to flood the world with the beauty and truth that flows through you, whether that's through painting, music, or gardening. If you are a teacher, your mission is to illuminate minds, whether that's in a classroom or through a blog. Do not get caught in the how. Simply focus on the what is the unique gift that only you can offer the world. The universe will handle the logistics. When you align with the frequency of your soul's purpose, doors will open, resources will appear, and your path will be illuminated one step at a time. Finally, the architect of the new earth understands that the most powerful building material available is the high-frequency energy of joy. The old matrix is a system that feeds on fear, anger, outrage, and despair. It is an energetic parasite. The most revolutionary and radical act of spiritual warfare you can engage in is to consciously and deliberately cultivate joy. Laughter is a weapon of light that shatters dense energies. Play is a sacred act of creation that reconnects you with your divine inner child. Gratitude is a magnetic frequency that rewrites your reality. In the face of global chaos, choosing to find a moment of beauty in a sunset, to dance in your living room, to sing out loud, or to simply be grateful for the breath in your lungs is not frivolous. It is your most important work. It is you anchoring the frequency of heaven on earth. By holding the vibration of joy in your own being, you become a living, breathing portal, a walking sanctuary that uplifts everyone you come into contact with, whether you realize it or not. So look around you. The portal has delivered you to the doorstep of your new reality. The path forward will diverge dramatically now. One path leads back down into the noise, the fear, and the inevitable collapse of the old world. It is the path of unconsciousness, of distraction, of outsourcing your power to external authorities. The other path leads up into the light, into the unknown, into the co-creation of a world based on love, community, and freedom. There is no middle ground anymore. You cannot have one foot in each world. A choice must be made, and it is made not just once, but every single day, in every single moment. This is it. This is the culmination of everything we have discussed. You have received the codes. You have weathered the storm. You have been initiated. You are awake, you are aware, and you are powerful beyond measure. The time for waiting is over. The time for waiting is over. The time for building is now. If this entire message, from the very first word to these last, has resonated in your soul and awakened a fire in your heart, then I invite you to join us. Make one final powerful commitment in the comments below. Do not just type a number. Claim your sacred role in this great project. Type "I am an architect of the new earth," or "I am a healer," or "I am a guardian." Claim the title that makes your spirit sing. Then like this video to anchor the light, and subscribe to this channel, not just as a follower, but as a co-creator, a fellow builder on this grand adventure. The final week of July 2025 was not the end. It was the great beginning. The portal is now closed, but for us the universe is now wide open. Welcome to your power. Welcome to your mission. Welcome home, creator. Now let's get to work.